Hundreds of thousands of families separated by the Korean War have left an indelible scar on the national psyche. And the clock is ticking for those who are still alive and hoping for a reunion. Our Moon Gon-young was in Berlin to take a look at lessons from Germany's similar history.
Although more than 2 decades have passed since the fall of the Berlin Wall, remnants of it still stand in different parts of the German capital. For tourists, it's a must-see travel spot. For New Berliners, it's a part of history. For those who lived through it, it's a reminder of a sudden event that altered their lives forever. Along the Bernaustrasse, we met Reinhard Hummel, a former West Berliner who vividly remembers the day 52 years ago when he overnight found himself separated suddenly from the love of his life by a concrete barrier 3.6 meters tall. Reinhard, however, was able to see her on occasion.
I would go to East Berlin from time to time, about once a month on a one-day visa.
On August 13, 1961, the communist government of the German Democratic Republic built a concrete wall topped with barbed wire between East and West Berlin. For the next few years, no humans would cross it. But that changed in the late 60s after the West German government implemented a new foreign policy towards the East. Change through rapprochement and a policy of small steps.
It was part of our policy to perform a real human policy in the interest of the ordinary people in both parts of the divided country. And the result was the unification.
For the hundreds of thousands of people who were allowed to visit loved ones after years of forced separation, these small steps were highly significant.
I was separated from my family for 25 years. Then I was able to file a request to move to the West in January 1985 and was given permission to leave East Germany in December that year.
The German experience is the closest historical precedent for the situation on the Korean Peninsula. Now, that doesn't mean that it provides a direct template for the two Koreas, but experts say there are some useful lessons that the Koreas could learn from the German experience. Moon Gon-young, Arirang News, Berlin.